Hello, welcome to the first edition of The Filter. I'm going to run you through some of the choices this week. So the idea of this email is to give you something that's really useful to you. We don't want to just give you loads of news about Yeseo. We don't want to sell anything. We just want to say, hey, here's some neat stuff that you'll find either interesting or distracting or something. It's a bit of an experiment, but then everything in SEO is an experiment, so let us know how we get on. We need feedback. We want to know things like, what day of the week do you want to receive the email? Do you want more daft things? Do you want more serious things? Do you want more insight, or do you want us just to signpost you to the things that we're finding interesting? All the picks are mine this week, but Bex, Matt, and possibly Lisa, maybe even Michelle will be getting involved at some point in the future, no doubt. But for now, it's all just my choices. So I'm going to run you through what they are. Whoa. If you found this via YouTube or via the podcast, you haven't got the links to the things I'm going to talk about. The only way to get the links is to subscribe to the email, the filter email. And to do that, you need to go to yeseo.io/subscribe. So listen, get the information. But if you want the links, you need to be on the mailing list. You need to go to yeseo.io/subscribe. Right. Crap on, Andrew. I'm going to have to sneakily move my eyes over here to the screen so I don't forget anything. So first of all, there's a LinkedIn post I found that I really liked. It's by someone who I follow on LinkedIn. And they tend to have some quite interesting things to say. Now, as disclosure, they run a service where they filter Harrow links. So Harrow is a thing called Help a Reporter Out. It's run by a PR database called Cision, and it's really good. And we've used it a lot in the past, and we've used it to build links for Yeseo a lot in the past. The principle is that journalists send shout-outs wanting expert quotes. You then provide yourself as an expert, and you get quoted and a link through to your website. The reason we don't do it for clients at the moment is there are thousands of requests and it's really hard to filter. But we've got a little R&D kind of project going to look at that. In the meantime, this set of slides that this guy posted on LinkedIn are well worth looking at. Even if we don't act now, we want to use this email just to sort of signpost things to you, just to perhaps get you thinking in a certain way about SEO or just business growth. The next article is one that I found on the BBC website, and it's not necessarily a positive article. On the whole, everyone here at Yeseo is very positive, but there's quite an important message in this story. This company did really, really well, but they had all their eggs in one basket. They relied on one method of driving business to their website, and that fell over, unfortunately. It's worth a read, that one. Next up, we've got Book of the Week. This is Mindset by Carol Dweck. This is a book I've listened to on audiobook and read, I believe. It's really good. It's a lot of business growth things that I personally find very useful are around mindset, about shifting your perception on things. This book's also particularly good if you have children, especially if you have very young children. I think it's kind of aimed at parents and teachers of very young children, but the message in it is really good. I quite like these books that aren't really sort of foo-foo books about growth and mindset. I mean, I think Dr. Carol Dweck, knows her stuff, and it's all backed up by science. That's my recommendation for this week. We're only going to recommend books that we have read, preferably read more than once or twice. Next up, we just have a cheeky little link to the SEO, Untitled SEO podcast. Last week I spoke to Steve Clark, who's a really great writer, and it's just a fun conversation. He actually had COVID during the recording, but he toughed it through. He did okay. And then finally, we've got a meme, because this sort of thing happens a lot in SEO. Google Search Console emails, I personally receive hundreds of them every week, and when they send the same error out to every single one of our clients, it's become a bit of a meme in itself in the SEO industry. So I made this little meme just to make myself laugh, but if it makes you smile, then great. So there you go. There is the first edition of The Filter. Please reply to the email we sent you. If you're watching on YouTube, then have a click on the links below. There is a subscribe link that you can subscribe. If you are listening via the podcast, then please like and subscribe. And if you're reading this as a part of our mailing list, then thank you very much for being a subscriber. And please forward it to someone you might think you might find... Oh, I did so well. The words have just fallen apart now, so I'm just going to sign off. Thanks for watching.